Guys, so these new playoff cards just got added to my team, and you need to invest in these cards now to make MT. And these cards, if you didn't know, these playoff cards just got added to my team, and these cards are going to Evo, meaning that if the player on these cards, like let's say Derek White has a big game, he would be able to Evo into a higher overall card and a higher rarity. And actually, now that I say Derek White, he actually is one of them. Let me show you what I mean by this. So Derek White. As you can see, he had a good game yesterday. His base card was this 93 overall diamond. He had a great game yesterday. The Celtics won, and he evoed up to a Galaxy Opal 97 overall. Now, you can take massive advantage of this by going ahead and investing in cards that you think will, of players, of people that you think will do good in the playoffs. So, for example, I went ahead and picked up a ton of these cards. Let me show you who I've picked up so far. First of all, I picked up Anthony Edwards for 50k, and obviously, if he has a good game and the Timberwolves win, he will go ahead and evolve into a Dark Matter, and I'll make tons of profit off that. Same thing with Julius Randle. I picked him up for 40k, and as you can see, he's a 98 overall Opal, so if he has a big game and the Knicks win, he will evolve into a Dark Matter. And then I've got Jaren Jackson Jr. that I picked up for 65k. If he has a big game and the Grizzlies win, which could happen today, he will evolve again into a 99. All these Opals are going to evolve into 99 overall Dark Matters, so you need to invest in the Opals. Chris Paul, another one. I was able to pick up two Chris Pauls, one for 50k, one for about 68k. And again, if he does have a big game and the Suns win, he will evolve into a Dark Matter, which will obviously go for over 100k. So pick these cards up for under 100k. And these are not the only ones. I'm just showing you the ones I have picked up so far. I'm going to be picking up more. But pick players that you think can have a big game, and the cards will only be able to evolve if the team wins. So let's say the Suns win tonight and Chris Paul goes for a 30-point game, he's going to evolve into a Dark Matter. But if the Suns lose and he has 40 points, it doesn't matter, they won't give him a card. Or if the Suns win and he only has like 10 points, they won't evolve him. So they have to do good and the team has to win. So these are some of the players I picked up. I also picked up a Jaylen Brown. Now I was not able to get this for a buy now. I actually spent about 200,000 MT on this. But again, the Celtics I do think will go very far in the playoffs. So he's definitely going to eventually evolve into a Dark Matter. And I think he'll go for well over 200k. So I picked him up for 200k. That's the biggest one I've made so far. And then I have some other guys. I packed this Royce O'Neal and this this Jared Allen. I picked him up because I think he can have a decent game and move up to a pink diamond. I think I picked him up for like 4k. So some of these guys you could pick up for cheap. Desmond Bane I picked up for like 6k. If he has a good game, he can go ahead and evolve up to a pink diamond as well. So there's a ton of these cards that you can do that with. So let me show you like what some of the main ones you should be looking at, because I just showed you the ones I got, but there's obviously other ones. So for these Dark Matters, if Giannis has a big game and the Bucks win, he's probably going to evolve into a invincible card eventually. So that's why, as you can see, this Giannis right here is going for 700k. That's why. Now you look at this Drew Holiday. I would say if he has a good game, he will evolve into a Dark Matter. So if you see him for a buy now, pick him up. But you're really going to want to be mainly looking at the Opals and Dark Matters if you want to make the most profit. But you can also look at some of the other players. Tatum obviously is a big one. They have a big game. He's going Dark Matter. Jaylen Brown, like I said, as you can see, he's at 207k. I picked him up for 205, I believe. So definitely try to pick him up. For the Sixers, Joel Embiid, if you can get him for a buy now, you got a massive snipe, because one good game from Embiid and he's going to be a Dark Matter. Same with James Harden. So let me go ahead and show you James Harden here. As you can see, none of these are buy nows. Try to buy now snipe him. And so the way you can do this, let's say you want to try to snipe one of these. If you click L1 and R1, you can switch back and forth. So let's say you wanted to try to snipe a Tatum or an Embiid. You can look at the Tatum right here, back out R1 and search the Embiid, and you can go back and forth, and you can do that with other players too. Go right here, you can try to do it with an Evan Mobley, who I think, I'm not going to pick up a Mobley, but a D Mitch is a potential good pickup if you can get him for under 100k. I saw one earlier for 75k. I didn't pick it up. I regret that, because one good game and a Cavs win and he's going to a Dark Matter, so I regret not picking that up. So make sure you pick these up. Like I said, I have Julius Randle. As you can see, there's no more for buy nows for Randle. There was a bunch earlier. Kind of wish I picked more up, but as you can see, I'm basically out of MT now because I invested all my MT into these cards. Now, teams that you don't think are going to win, like for example, I think the Nets are going to get swept by the Sixers, so I wouldn't pick up any of these, including the Mikal Bridges, because there's a legit chance he doesn't even get a Dark Matter, he doesn't even get to evolve. Think about teams that you think are going to win a lot of games, maybe make it far into the playoffs. Celtics, Bucks, Sixers. Over in the West, you've got Ja Morant and the Grizzlies. This is a phenomenal one. Obviously, if you can get him for a buy now, you're getting a just so much profit you're not even going to know. Jaren Jackson Jr. Again, I picked him up for 65K. It was the only buy now one. I was able to snipe him. That's a big one. It looks like he might even possibly be evolving today because he's playing good so far, and the Grizzlies are playing pretty solid. But you keep looking here. You look at some of these other guys. Jokic, of course. I mean, the Nuggets are going to at least advance to the second round. He's definitely going to evolve into a dark matter. Pick him up for a buy now. Aaron Gordon. Here's one that if you don't have a lot of MT, or let's say you have like 50K, I would do this because they're going to evolve. They're going to go until at least second round. So all you need is one good game from Aaron Gordon, and he's going to be a dark matter. I'm going to try to get back up to 50K MT and pick one of these up. I think this is a really cheap and good investment. I think he'll for sure evolve. One good game for the Nuggets and a win throughout the whole playoff run is all you need for this card to evolve into a dark matter. It has to be a really good game though. MPJ, if you can get him for a snipe, definitely pick him up. Jamal Murray's only a pink diamond, so I wouldn't pick him up at 100K because if he does evolve, it'd probably be into an opal. So we just have to see with that one. But let's see. We got Kings here. De'Aaron Fox. If I didn't already show you, I didn't show you guys this yet. As you could see, this was the base card, the 98 overall opal. He evolved into a 99 dark matter from how good he played the other day. So this is one of the ones that evolved. As you can see, he evolved, he got badges, and he also, his animations upgraded. He got the Curry slide, his jump shot speed went faster. So these evolves are just not only just for ratings, it also is badges and animations. So you want to pick these cards up. A Sabonis for a snipe would be big. I wish I had one of them because again, one good game from him. As you can see, this book is obviously going for a ton of MT because he's going to evolve into an invincible if he has a good game. Kevin Durant, same thing. You know what I'm saying? He's going to evolve probably into an invincible with a big game. Now, it's not guaranteed that they will evolve into invincibles with a big game, but I'm just assuming that they will because, I mean, what's after Dark Matter? Invincible. So that's what I'm assuming. CP3, like I said, honestly, if I were you, I would pick one up. I wish I had 68K. I'd pick up another one right here because, again, the Suns are going to go pretty far in the playoffs. I think they'll beat the Clippers. CP3 is destined to have a good game, multiple good games, and he's going to evolve into a dark matter. Will he be a very expensive dark matter? No, because it's CP3. He's still going to be a 6-foot point guard, but he's definitely, we all know dark matters are not buy nows, and he's definitely going to be over 100K at least for a few days. So definitely try to invest in the CP3 even at 80K. This one right here, I would pick this one up. I would do it. If you have the MT to spare, pick him up. He's going to be over 100K. It might even be tomorrow. I think he'll honestly have a big game tonight. Could be tomorrow that he's able to evolve into a higher overall. You keep looking here. Kawhi Leonard, of course. Dark Matter, 530K. He's obviously going to evolve into an invincible. Westbrook, that's one I really want to get for a buy now, but I haven't seen any pop up yet. And as you can see, he will evolve into a dark matter with a big game and a win for the Clippers because he is a 98. But again, you can just go through these and you can keep doing this. Lakers, look at this. There's no ADs on the market right now. This is a very rare one. If you can pick one of these up, you're set. LeBron James, of course, 642K. We're talking about the first invincible LeBron possibly. Other than that, there's not much else really. If you could pick up a D'Lo for like 50K or under, I would pick that up. He can evolve into an opal. I picked up an Ant Edwards for 50K, like I said. And look, the first one here is 354K, so that's 300K profit that I made. I picked one up for 50K. I have the screenshot. I literally have the screenshot. I'll post it on my Twitter. My Twitter is GrimFadeYT. Go check it out. But yeah, I picked him up for 50K. Cat, that's another one. Again, Timberwolves have a big game. You're looking at either Cat or Edwards to get one of these cards. And then obviously you've got the Warriors who have, I think, the most opals out of all the teams. So you can just sit on the Warriors and you can just go from player to player and keep looking for any buy nows that you can. Look at this. Just keep searching. Here we go. None of them are buy nows right now. I think any of them at a buy now would be a snipe, except maybe Draymond, but even with him, I think it would be. So you can just go back and forth. Look at this. Just keep going back and forth, sniping these. And you can go ahead and pick one of these up and go ahead and resell it or wait for the card to obviously evolve. Now for me, you might be wondering, why haven't I put up my Jaren Jackson, or not my Jaren Jackson, who was it that I was just talking about? The Ant Edwards. Because as you can see, he's going for 354K. The thing is, I still have him on my auction house. I haven't put him up yet. And this is because I just feel like it's going to go for even more once I can actually evolve it. Obviously, the 354 that people are paying here is not for the opal, it's for the fact that they think he's going to turn to a dark matter. But I just have a feeling that when it actually is a dark matter, it'll go for even more than this, just because of the fact that it would look better, obviously. But we're talking about a 6'5 shooting guard that's going to probably have a 95 three-pointer, great animations when he evolves. So of course he's going for a ton of MT. I might even consider selling him now that I think of it. We're going to have to see. I might consider putting him up today just to get him up in advance. But then again, the Timberwolves haven't played yet at the time of me filming this, so it might be better to just save it out. But and then you've obviously got Cat. But yeah, you want to go ahead and invest in these cards, and you want to just scroll through those filters. Like I said, just go from team to team, look, see if there's any buy nows, see if there's any buy nows, check, check, check. There's obviously going to be some players that are buy nows that you might not want to pick up, but another one that I would consider if you don't have a lot of MT, check out this Blake Griffin for 40k. As you can see, you can pick him up for 40k, but with Blake Griffin, it is risky because he doesn't get a lot of minutes. But if you want to take a risk, you can get a Blake Griffin. If he does have a good game, he's evolving to a Dark Matter, which will probably go for over 300k. Definitely try that out. I would definitely try to bid on a Jaylen Brown. That one's going to be cheaper than Tatum, and he's definitely going to evolve to a Dark Matter, so I don't see why you wouldn't. I picked one up for 205. I wouldn't spend more than 220, but definitely try to get him. He'll eventually probably go for 300k. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about these Evos and what you guys have picked up and what are you going to try to pick up. Hope you guys did enjoy this. Wait, let me check Donovan Mitchell. Definitely try to pick up a Donovan Mitchell. Damn, I wish I got one that earlier. Leave a like and subscribe. Hope you guys did enjoy. Leave a comment. Let me know who you're trying to get and who you already have gotten. No matter, yo, peace out.